Hi, it's Diamond Jackson. I have a quick message. Being as though I was pulled into the office today in reference to my attendance. Close to a year ago, I had reported to HR that a guy in the office had came towards me and he was asking, can he send me pictures of his body type? Like he wanted me to judge his body, X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. And he also came to me and he was disclosing somebody's sexuality in the office, proclaiming somebody was a homosexual. I instantly cut conversations with that guy because I knew where the situation was heading. So I called HR up. I told him what was going on because me and that dude got into an altercation, and my boss, Stephen Nolte, had actually sent me home. Right after then, I reported the whole situation to HR. HR has not came to me once about the claim that I've put in, about the harassment, and those comments, somebody asking me to judge their body, X, Y, and Z. When we're in the workplace, we're not even supposed to be talking about those things. So I sent the complaint over to HR. HR never called me back or did anything, but what they did do was, not HR, but it had to be somebody in the office, maybe Mr. Stephen Nolte, I don't know. They sent another worker towards me, and I chilled with that worker about 3 times, and that worker tried to get me to do sexual things with him on the clock, okay? Right after I put that complaint in. So not only then, I was assaulted verbally, and some of these guys out here on the route have met me at bars. I don't even know how these people knew I was up here. And these were people who have significant others who I was not interested in anyway. So there's been multiple people up here on this route that's been approaching me in an inappropriate level. And I'm keep on being pulled in the office asking about my attendance when you guys know the trauma that I carry. I've also reported 2 or 3 years ago how my naked body pictures was around floating, and it was one of the workers who did that, the guy who I was dating with for a long time, who they also was talking about his sexuality and X, Y, and Z. And people want to make it like I have a problem with people who are homosexual. Me telling that guy about somebody saying something about his sexuality was more so to him to tell him to quiet down about what he's saying, because his business was floating on the streets. Everybody know me. I don't care about anybody's sexuality. I've been around homosexuals and people who are gay and bisexual my whole life. People who've been around me told me I shouldn't be around those type of people, and I never cared. Those have been the best of my friends. So for people to take my character and to be saying that I have a problem with homosexuals, bisexuals, you guys know that's a lie. The simple fact of the matter is that I was sexually assaulted inside of that office, and to cover up the trauma, you guys tried to send somebody else towards me to try to run a play on me. And you guys know that I already been through a lot of PTSD inside of this office, being called all types of names, hood rat, bitch, all types of names. You guys have not done anything about it. But every time I'm getting well, you guys are coming towards me trying to get me in trouble. And you guys know the issues that's going on in that office. So why keep on making it like I'm an issue when I'm around this community, helping this community? I help this community, go around the community. And then the people who you guys sent to me, these people are moving out the neighborhoods. The people who've been tapping my lines, they're moving out the neighborhoods. So when it's time to investigate, these people are nowhere to be found. You guys know what you're doing. And I'm telling you, you guys are stressing me out. I have a family that I had to take care of, that I had to go home to in the right mind. I know you guys are still trying to wonder, how am I still sane with all the abuse and trauma that you guys put me through? And you guys are trying to push me out the office. But you guys want me to go out with a negative agenda. All this taping, recording, spying, these fake police officers in the office, these spy gadgets, the spyware that's went in the truck. It ain't nothing mental about me. The simple fact of the matter is that every claim that I put in, you guys try to cover it up with another lie. That's just what's going on. And I really would appreciate if somebody would come down to the office from corporate to speak to me. There's been complaints about these managers putting their hands on people, following people on the routes. You guys are doing a lot of scare tactics on people, and these tactics are really messing these people minds up in their office, whereas they feel like they got to work against people like me who ain't bothering the soul. Come out here on my route and come investigate. We're not talking about the people who you guys sent to me, who are, of course, they're going to have something negative to say, but come talk to my customers on the route. I've been on my job for 7 years. I hardly ever had any complaints as far as verbal abuse or physical abuse goes, because that's never been me. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a problem solver, not a starter. People come to me with their problems and I help them solve them. So please don't try to make an agenda about homosexuals and bisexuals. That ain't what it is. The situation of the matter is that people been coming up to me for sexual advances, and the reason why I've been missing work is because it's messing with my mental. It is. I'm a grown woman, but I don't roll that way. I don't go around giving out sex and X, Y, and Z. I don't do any of that, y'all. So I would really appreciate if this message would go somewhere where it really belongs. Because the character that you guys are trying to paint me, it ain't me. I'm an author. I'm a candle writer. I'm a college graduate with honors. I have degrees and everything of the such. And I'm a tarot card reader. And that's exactly why, all the jokers popping out the deck now, because they secrets being exposed. And the thing about it is that you guys have exposed yourself, because I don't know anything about you guys. I'm an energy channeler. But the thing about it is that you guys are coming into my energy and trying to disturb my peace, because y'all want me in a low vibrational frequency energy where I'm just out there having sex instead of following my dreams. So, I was pulled in the office again today. I'm very tense and worked up. They're asking me about my attendance about months ago, when I've already went to the boss and told him I was being bullied in the office and outside on the streets. And when I get home, it's affecting me in how I raise my children, me and how I take care of my household, me and how I follow through with my pursuit of happiness. So let's talk about that. HR, that complaint that I had put in about that, whatever was going on. What have you guys done to help alleviate the situation? And why aren't you guys supervisors in there taking anger management the way that they're talking to these workers and got these workers going against the other workers? Let's talk about it, y'all. Have a blessed day.